Welcome everybody to TPP The Peasent Podcast. We are the DayZ Xbox Community Podcast, featuring owners, coders, streamers and players from the game we all love. We discuss everything from updates to ideas to help the community and devs understand what it's like to play console DayZ. Our hosts today, should I say, firstly, myself, the Greedy Peasent. Passionate DayZ Xbox player turned streamer, hell-bent on showing the worth of console DayZ and the creators behind the servers and their communities. Our co-host, of course, is Adkcue, survivalist with a true passion for the game and a love for roleplay. He's not afraid to venture off with his sights set on a buck. SmileysgotaGun, the lady of the people, with a passion for conversing in the most touching of subjects, seems to always out getting the feel on the players. Welcome everybody. We do appreciate you coming on. So, today's guests had a little emergency, had to pull out. So we're rolling show on a whim. We're going to sit down with, of course, you guys and our co-hosts. We've got a few subjects we're going to delve over. Of course, the latest update that came out, latest snippet of the update that came out. Looks pretty handy. What they call codename Rabbit Hole. Looks like the full update for Northwestern Airfield, including some of the cool stuff that's coming out with it. As you can see, there's a little fog, a little smoke around the place. We've added in some of the stuff that's going to be coming up on Halloween. The new animal that they've added in for us creators to go sick with, and of course I brought in some of the witches' cows that are mixed with the chainmail. I'm going to talk about how, something that's so important was missed so heavily in the last update. But you'll have to bear with us as we steer this train back on its tracks. I'd like to thank you all for coming along. Let's get into it. Guarantee my mic's broken. Ooh, spooky shit. Hello.
Morning, boss. Good morning, everybody.
Hello. Oh, did Brad break a mic?
Oh, sorry, I muted again.
Yeah,
Shit, sorry.
that's fine. That's fine as long as no one's broken.
Ah, no, broken.
Of course we.
Well, not my mic, anyway.
Oh.
The mind, however. The mind.
The mind is severely broken. That's why we do this show. We're all broken minds. The twisted shit that we do on this game we love so much. So we have our co-host with us today. SmileysgotaGun, looking sharp in her uniform as usual.
Mm-hmm.
Bright and bubbly too.
Feeling good?
And
yeah, super bright and bubbly. Yep.
Yeah.
Feeling awesome.
And Mr. Adkcue rocking his leathers.
As always.
As always. You sound a bit better this week.
Yeah.
Mother.
It's my
Don't
turn
get
to
me.
be the hungover one that it keeps forgetting where she actually is right now.
Am I in the game or am I out the game?
What were we doing on this? Yeah. Are we in a party or are we in game chat?
Yeah, that was classic. That was classic. 5 minutes after each other, same thing. Oh, absolutely nuts. For anyone who weren't around last night, we went for a hectic run 9 deep on Raccoon City. Spent the last 5 hours, spent 5 hours just absolutely running amok and having one of the craziest times that I've had in a long time. It was a good feel for the CC run.
Oh, it was so good. Had such a vibe. Oh, had such a vibe. It was awesome.
But
Amazing night.
it was. So we're going to delve into the show. Where do we see? We made a few changes. First of all, we're going to start off with our competition. So this month on the Greedy Peasent Discord, we have a little competition running. It is going to launch into October, and at the end of October, the devs are going to give me my skeleton tracksuit that I want because it's Halloween. They're gonna roll out some of the stuff. Yeah, I want my fucking tracksuit.
Yeah. And I want my bloody wedding dress.
That's it. We want a
Covered in
bloody
blood.
red. That's
what
right.
I want.
So hand it over.
Oh, yeah.
That's it. It's what Q wants as well.
I
Wanna
can
get-
run prance
You want to
around.
get married?
Hello.
That's it.
Would you like to marry
get
me,
married.
young lady?
So already there has been some Halloween themed servers coming out and about. So we want you as a community to take some of those snapshots. We want you to take a few pics, a few selfies with some of the Halloween aspects that people have started to put out. We're going to give you away a 6-month subscription to the DayZ Trader Pot and Spawn to Kill feed. You can post the screenshots in my Discord in the competition channel. It does start tomorrow and will be announced on episode 41. So definitely something to get out there and check out. Take a few screenshots. Win your server a free 6 months kill feed. So looking forward to that, especially for all those content creators.
Oh yeah. So are we talking in game or IRL? Or does it
No,
matter?
in-game.
Does it matter?
In game, in DayZ.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Alright,
you
I'll
can.
delete these ones then.
That's it. Are you taking those ones of your neighbours again? Their Halloween outfits.
Yeah, me and the neighbours.
Yeah, see you peeping through the window.
Yeah. In my skeleton outfit jerking off.
That's it. Hoping it was a wedding dress.
I made the husband next door put on the wedding dress
Yeah, that's it.
while I watched.
What I watched.
And we played a game called Honeymoon.
Honeymoon. Kill Bill 5.
Yeah. Honeymoon Kill Bill 5. Yeah. Good times.
That's it. You can put your broom away. Yeah, well, I don't know if she gets the broom yet. Get a witch's outfit. We're gonna drop a whole heap of the on the episode closest to Halloween. We're gonna do the full Halloween outfit dress up, so you won't see these guys like this. You probably see him Smiley in a true form and Q with his pumpkin head on.
That's it.
Wait, true form.
Yeah, your witch's
I turned
outfit.
into actually one of those evil goats.
Oh well, that's a beautiful way to lead into our starting of the show. So, on the last update, they added a few things in that were obviously snapped up by the community as soon as they were purged through the files. A couple of things that were probably missed for the actual update itself is these things. So we talked a little bit about them last week. These are the witches' hoods with the actual metal cowl inside of it.
Biting?
Yeah, so it's called an armoured hood.
Yeah, let me try it on.
We've got a couple of different varieties here. So we've got the red one here.
Oh, that looks cool.
So
TPP, put this one on. Put the red on. Or do you want the black to go with your outfit?
yeah,
Yeah, you wear the red.
I dropped the black one.
Oh, alright. Here.
Let's see what you'll do there, swapsies.
Thank you.
So you're looking at an item that has the best insulation. It's armoured. It's bleed proof. and it's pristine. Look at this. Look gorgeous.
It actually sits really nice around the face. Look at that. Looks awesome.
That's it.
It's going to be one of those days, isn't it?
That's it. You'll end up no health, looking like you need to take crap because you punch the crap out of each other. Death match at the
Cut
end.
my arm off.
Death match at the end.
Yeah, sorry, right. Okay.
But
Very boss.
you're talking one of the most important items in the actual update when it comes to obviously not as much bleed proof. Maybe you should have hit her in the head.
I was trying to, but she wouldn't stop moving.
And extra insulation.
My frontal lobe could use some help.
That's it. They're mixed with the cow and the witch's hood. But I think this is the way all the medieval gear is going to go, where you'll be able to combine it with something and have...
Oh, look at that. I can dismantle it.
yeah, you can pull it apart.
Oh, we can?
Go on, rip it apart. So you can share. You be warm while I be protected. There he goes.
Oh, hello.
Yeah. There you go.
And crafted, just looking at
And
it. That's
speaking
cool.
of hoods, that brings us into our first question for the chat. Who's circumcised and who isn't? Type an I if you're circumcised, type a U if you're not.
No, that's one or two, isn't it? One or two.
Oh, yeah, one or two. Okay, yeah. What if you're circumcised, two if you're
I'm
not?
sorry, chat. I can't save you this week.
That's it.
You're stuck with her.
That's it. 100%.
Yeah, I get to ask all you guys questions today.
We get
Having a
to
good time.
we get to roll. For those that just rolled in, our guests that we had scheduled couldn't make it. Had unforeseen circumstances, so you're rolling with the one-on-ones with the crew today. So we'll be bombarding you guys with a lot of questions. But yeah, definitely something to take into consideration when you're looking around in your servers about something that stop this bleeding. The hood does a very good job on it.
It's a period hood.
It's a period hood. Yep.
Stops you bleeding.
That's what it's now named from
I've
now
never tried
on.
one of those. Yeah, I've never tried one. Yeah, second question. Who's ever tried one of those things? You're like the little cups and you're at period and it's like a tiny little rubber cup and you squat and you shove it up in your vagina and it catches all the blood. Just saying.
Not of recently. Nah, it's not my forte.
What if you could mix it with some vodka and then you had some Bloody Marys?
Oh, yeah, he's corrupted.
Yeah, you pop it out.
He's
You
corrupted.
pop it out and there's like a shot in there and then you add the vodka. Double.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
Yeah. And then the celery on the side.
and the celery.
Can't forget this.
Remember, it's morning for us.
Can't forget
It's
the celery.
morning.
Morning, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, it's perfect time for Bloody Mary, isn't it? In the
yeah,
morning?
no.
Actually, yeah, isn't that what are you supposed to
That's
have?
supposed. That's a hangover
Usually
cure.
they're a
Hangover
hangover
cures.
drink. Yeah, they're a hangover.
All right, so the only guest we have actually on the show is just around the corner here. Is the goat of the game.
Oh, yeah.
He's only new. These guys have named him.
Loves red.
He looks red.
He loves red, 100%.
Yeah, I was just about to do that. We want to show how red he can get.
Yeah,
He's
that's it.
also a period goat.
So
It
this
is.
is the new animal they added into DayZ. This is the demon
Not yet,
goat.
Q. Not yet.
Red glowing eyes, red glowing hooves. You'll see this in, I guess, it'll be a switch update for DayZ. Axon carries on like a normal goat. I suppose because he's a standstill model and I've imported him in, he doesn't make the sounds because the sounds he makes are horrific. And of course, when you kill him,
Oh, we can kill? Okay. Oh, wait, I didn't load my gun. Oh, I love that.
How'd he take that?
Well, he's not real.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
you only get
You only
one
get
explosion.
one
at the
explosion
start.
out of him. Yep.
No, it's just blood.
Now it's just blood. You can't recreate it. So I can imagine you'll find these in herds around Chernarus, probably with this feature in it. So this is the spooky mist that we're currently standing in. So when I loaded it, I thought it was toxic gas and shit. But no, it's the spooky mist. When it gets darker,
Oh,
it
is
comes
it?
out.
I thought it was gas.
No, it's spooky mist.
Yeah.
So you can add this in. This is like a little placeable file. Just put in spooky, you'll be able to see them.
Oh, so
Yeah,
people
nice.
don't have to do the whole making it themselves now.
Nope. That's it. So he'll sit and graze for the rest of the what do you call it? But I think if you've got a knife, anyone's got a knife, you'll be able to cut him up. You got the axe. Can you divulge him while
He's got the axe.
still there? Yep. I'm gonna cut him up
Do we know
live.
if they, do we know if they attack or run away yet?
So
Remember, we
we-
weren't sure.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure if they'll release a mechanic, obviously, after the update. I wonder why there's no meat. I wonder why.
I don't know. No idea.
But they make an absolutely crazy sound, like a devil sound. Look at his little grey beard. They're cool, aren't they? Yeah, so you can dice up the stationary ones now. No, it's not they don't have meat. It's because they blew all the meat out with their shotguns while they pumped it. So, literally, it was just fat and bones and guts left. They did that much damage to it. They eradicated all meat. It is safe to eat. It's just it comes up as a normal goat. Whether they'll change that in an update, because this is just the file that comes through that they purged actually off the files. I'd say that what they were going to do before they do the quick switch.
Wouldn't it be nice if they made it so you got kuru off that goat's meat?
It'd be sick.
Something else.
or
Bring in something else.
Your vision
like
turned
a psycho
red.
one or something.
No, you know how you get the tints?
Oh,
Like you had the blue tints and the yellow.
yes.
Your vision went red.
Yep. And your eyeballs go red.
Yep. Yeah, Josie, there you
Go
go.
around fucking all your
Goat
friends
meat,
over.
not goat meat for Kuru. Goat meat for red vision. But only when the vision goes blurry. Ooh.
Oh yeah, little
Ooh,
flashes of red.
Your dark
Like the-
tendencies trying to
like
come
the demon's
through.
trying to get out.
Yeah, we love it. So,
You get like a little twitch.
Wow.
can we have partial credit? The Peasants Podcast. That's it.
Yeah, we don't give this shit out for free.
That's it. So, Tyler, no, we just went through a few of the things that were coming from the previous update that sort of didn't get highlighted. Today, our guest is obviously a lot in the chat. So you guys are going to get bombarded with some of the questions that she's got prepared. You guys, yep. There's going to be some nasty answers.
Oh yeah, we're having a quiz.
That's it. She got a quiz
We're having
rolled
a quiz
up.
today.
But we're just discussing some of the updates, last updates, the new update. So DayZ a few days ago tweeted a message about and a picture about codename Rabbit Hole. Where is it? There it is. There. So they posted this with a little message, and then there was some gibberish at the bottom. The gibberish was actually a style of code. Can't pronounce the word for it, but it's an algorithm where you use a grid of letters to determine what it says. The message itself, decoded, said, survivors, on October 5th, we will release experimental. So October 5th, experimental 1.23 comes out. So you'll be able to see some of the stuff that they're looking at mentioning in this particular update. So after purging through it, we'll go back to our people. So after purging through it, there's a few interesting things that were looked at. A tunnel system for what looks to be like the big camo building, which has the underground part. That door that you come down to the stairs will lead into looking like a bunker system for Northwestern Airfield. This is another version of the comparison photos that they've got in or on the photo on the actual board. So on the left you've got the still shot from the tweet, and on the right you've got the current Northwestern Airfield. So there are a little bit of slight differences. Let's see if I can zoom this one in. So there's a little bit of difference here with down the bottom, left-hand corner where the bunkers are. So it goes a little bit more squarish and not as much. You can snooze.
So they've basically made it similar to the shape of the old Northwest.
Yes. Yep. 100%. And these little circle bits look to be a tunnel that may lead across. So a way to get across Northwestern Airfield without having to run the gauntlet. So that's going to look absolutely hectic. They're looking at that's going to be on the next update. So if you can dive in, we'll be able to see it hopefully on experimental launch. So everyone, Northwestern Airfield's going to be absolutely packed with PvP on experimental. But there's also a few other things that got pointed out. I believe a new vehicle.
Ooh, is there?
Yeah, it's...
I didn't know
Q,
that.
do you want to... you ran through Wobo's video that he released. Did you mention much about the video? About the
vehicle.
the vehicle?
So they're saying that the old models of the V3S, the ones like crashes. Okay, so there's a big difference between the one that's in the picture and the crashes that we already have of the V3S type that looks new. Is in the ones that we have, the bonnet doesn't open fully, but on the picture the bonnet fully opens up, so that would lead you to believe that it's a working vehicle.
Ooh.
Because
Like
of course,
the hood goes right up.
don't completely open.
Yeah.
Yeah. And of course, because it looks like it's got 6 windows in the back, one would hopefully presume that it's a people carrier.
Get out of here. We're actually getting a people carrier?
That's it.
We're getting
Let's
a
hope
mum's
so.
soccer van?
That's it. We're going to be able to roll around in soccer vans. Greedy's tour spotlights will be now done in a fucking little van that we all pile into and then crash 5 minutes down the road. Have to walk anyway.
Oh, hell yeah.
But there are also other things in that picture. For example, the picture of the camo building. Okay, so you know how there's 2 doors to the camo building. One doesn't open, one does. Well, if you have a look at the picture, the first door of the camo building looks like you can now enter it.
Okay, we'll see if we can get a little view. Where do we have that? It's up the top here, isn't it? It's up here.
Bottom middle. Bottom middle.
Yeah. Expand this out a little. So there it is here. This is the blueprint down the bottom, the target.
So you zoom into the where it says the target. Is it the camo? It is, eh?
Yeah, I think it's the
What the black and white pic or the blueprint you're talking about?
the blueprint right in the middle. So
No.
the black and white and the blueprint are the same thing. This is what they're
So you
looking
see,
at.
yes, but you
Yeah,
see
but
on the
where's Ed?
blueprint of the first door, it looks open now.
Mm. This is this back section here up on the left-hand side.
Oh, I see what you mean. I see what you
Mm.
mean.
So there's a set of stairs
Oh
up
yeah,
the
because we
back
only had
there.
that. Yeah. Huh.
Because that's the jail
So
building,
I'm
isn't it?
wondering.
Yeah.
The
So
camo
you
jail
get,
building. Yeah.
Yeah.
see how there's that second door now
Mm.
Down the
to the
other end.
left.
Yeah, with a little window. So that's whether you go in there or how they're going to roll that in.
And the other thing that we have on there is the picture of the little Aztec god.
Um,
Really?
where did you see that?
Yeah.
That's on the left middle.
That one
Oh
there.
yeah. What is that?
And
Is
that
that like a
is
bird?
known,
Let me see if
that is the Aztec god of the dead.
Hey, there's only
Oh.
one person who makes gods in DayZ around here, and that's me. But that also gives you an idea
But
about the vehicle too.
it is known as that they are the lower and the northernmost section, the ruler of the lower and northernmost section of the underworld.
Oh.
Hmm.
So could that be hinting at something else that's coming in the Halloween update?
Yep. Yeah.
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 Because we know
Well,
every
if it's
time
a
DayZ
god,
puts
maybe it's a
something like
ritual
that
or
in,
something.
Or underground.
a ritual,
Being
or maybe
Yeah,
yeah,
or
a new
underground.
boss,
ooh, a
a new
boss.
boss
Ooh, a
type
new
zombie.
boss. Imagine.
Mm.
Because there's these are the POIs up the top. That's referring to them. I couldn't see a new gun in these pictures either, or any new.
The only thing in those gun pictures that I could make out was maybe an extended SVAL mag.
In the top one, yeah.
Possibly. But of course, all of those pictures were in the trailer for the last update. The
Ooh.
guns on the shelves and stuff, guns on the tables.
Oh, okay.
What are
So,
those pictures? Yeah, what are those pictures in the bottom right there? Go down a bit. What's that? Down there. What are those?
Let's even get a bit
These
more.
two there. Is that a
oh,
plane?
supply crate, and a new plane. So that plane model
It looks like a jet.
was also in the trailer for last season, and it's just like a little model of a jet.
Yeah.
So possibly thinking that it could be a statue to the entrance of Northwest,
Oh, yeah. Okay, so they're going
and
to
the
do the.
and
Like, yeah,
the
keep going.
supply crates. If you look, they have the little shovel that you can code in that isn't in. If you look at the supply crate, there's that shovel sitting there. So
Oh,
maybe the
yeah.
Oh
return
yeah.
of the tack shove.
Let's even get a little closer. There we go. So there he is, right in the middle, leaning up.
They got camo on them. Is that what that is?
Yeah.
I can see.
Those crates, yeah.
Like, that's a very zoomed in picture, so.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the
Very
actual
cool. And
It
what's
tower.
that
definitely,
next? Yeah,
I
what's that
think,
next one? Was
That-
that go back to cross again next to the crate things?
That's like.
What's that other
That
picture?
looks
What's those?
like.
What's that?
I don't,
the fire station.
that's the fire station, but I don't know about that one there.
So, see the fire station. That is medical tents, which look like it's in the giant hangar with all the officers
Yeah.
around the back.
Ah.
Oh,
So, like
yeah.
what's on the Livonia.
Let's see if I can get a little closer with that one. There we go.
So something like new medical as well then, possibly?
Unless they're going to put
Yeah, well,
like
I'm
a
thinking
northeastern
it's
airfield style medical section in
well,
northwestern airfield.
the Livonia airfield has
Map
the
that
medical tents inside the big
point.
hangar.
The map that Squad SC pointing at is Berenzino. Where's that?
Yeah, what does that even mean,
see
Nate?
that? This one here where it
Oh,
says Squad
alright.
DZ, so that's the squad drop zone. So it looks like they're getting dropped at Berenzino. And then from what they look like, the mission is to head into here, to these tunnels.
Oh, tunnels from Berenzino to Northwest?
I'm not sure. Well, whatever this is. But lower parts of the coast are highlighted too. So you're talking down here where Cherno, Cami, like that's almost like a heat map.
So what's the order of these arrows? Do they go in, like, do they go around in a circle?
No, there's no real.
Or do they just
It's just a. Let me see if I can shrink
order?
it. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll pull it back to a viewable size. Because I've really zoomed in here.
See, I thought from, like, but, I can't really see that close up, but I thought that bottom one there looked like at Berenzino, the outside area where there's where you've got the fireplace in the where the hangar and that is. Is it a hangar?
Oh.
That building. Yes, it looks like that's what it looked like to me. I thought that was
yeah,
Berenzino.
there's no real flow to it, except for 1, 2, and 3 up the top.
Yeah.
But
So
yeah,
basically, if you remember in the trailer how they were burying one of their friends, like their captain or whatever.
yep.
Basically, what this is their plan to attack whoever or whatever did it.
Like a revenge.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that secret. They're gonna add pens into the game. Look, there's markers on the bottom. Finally, finally. But yeah, there's not much.
Would that be funny? And folders. I can't wait for the vehicle. I didn't even notice that vehicle there.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's oh my god, can you imagine
Party
like
bus.
the hype around those vehicles? Fuck.
Yeah, it's gonna be sick.
So good.
That's it. Squad party ability coming. So we'll just go back. Got a little involved. Weird they chose Aztec instead of some Central European myth. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Or maybe they don't have it in their culture. Maybe there is no Guardian of the Underground, or it may be something they don't want to use in the game because it's, you don't talk about that, or it's not good. So Berenzino Airfield needs working on. Where's Berenzino Airfield? No, Belota, I think he's meaning.
Oh yeah, I meant Belota before. Sorry,
Yeah.
Belota. Yeah, not Barrow. Belota. Belota is what I meant. Yeah, that building with the fireplace.
Yeah, in the back end of it, and the little
Yeah.
park benches and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Yeah.
what I thought that was. Yeah.
Belota has been stale for a long time.
It has been. I
Yeah,
think
thanks, Epic. You put Berenzino and they got us all in our heads.
that's our excuse
what-
anyway. That's an excuse anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, a party bus. Well, Earth history, it was all one landmass. Aztec shit turned up everywhere anyway. Yeah, well, that's true too. That's true. But if that's a tunnel between the, what do you call it? That's between two sides of the airfield. That's going to be hot. But does that mean that we now have a way to cut into the map to be able to create our tunnels wherever we want now? Because that's just not a. Well, if we can do it like we want to, then we could be able to push a building anywhere and push under the map. We can make our own tunnel systems. We were forecasting that in Livonia tunnels, but it may not be what we need. What they're going to give us. It's pretty hectic. I'm looking forward to it. I'll be running hard on it, especially that.
Not long to go.
Yeah, that update. That's
He's gonna run hard, not a semi. He's gonna go
no, well, hard.
only run on it hard when he's hard.
Pitch intense. Pitch intense. And hopefully they run experimental like they have been lately and been listening to the people and just put it in direct. No stuff around, no nothing. Just here's Northwestern Airfield, exactly where you'll spawn. Run amok. Here's the bus. Drive it around for us.
And he's hoping maybe they might give us on console our community experimental servers.
As we said, we just want, just give us 10 and we'll share them around. You can have that time, you can have that time, you can have that time. We'll cooperate. Yeah, it's it. Warden saying troll moment when Northwestern Airfield looks nothing like that. We load in the experimental and it's just an open field.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it, with a giant goat.
With a goat.
Yeah,
Yeah, with a goat sitting there.
You wouldn't put it past them, would you? You would have put it past them.
Yeah, and a vehicle that's broken down that is still not drivable, just to tease us.
Yeah, it's just a wreck that they've put in.
Well,
Yeah.
I also thought there were talks about putting the wreck of a jet in. Because there used to be jets in there. Not the big aircraft carriers, but a smaller jet and having an actual wrecks you could actually place in there and put around the place. So the decorative value of that would be sick. Little, F-15 fighters or something like that sitting on the tarmac.
Yeah, that's what Brad is saying. What they were showing in the pictures is the monument of a fighter jet.
There's a monument, yeah. It'd be good.
Wouldn't it be cool if you could take like pieces of things like that, of wrecks and stuff, and actually use them to make bases with? Like you could actually take like, I don't know, like panels and shit of the planes and actually use them.
Use them as scrap metal.
So like pull them apart.
Yeah, scrap metal and
Yeah, the hoods of cars and car doors to shoot out of, and
yeah.
because it would
It'd
get
be cool, like you have your base and then you have like a car door sort of, as it's one of your, instead of the boring metal things that they got at the moment.
But even just to have the window to snipe out of. You could open them
fuck
up, you could do all sorts of things with them.
Yeah.
That's it.
I think it just
It's
look have a
DayZ,
really
not
cool
Rust.
effect. Like,
It's
look
improvised.
awesome.
It's improvised, Warden. Improvised.
Yum, yum, yum.
That's what it's all about.
That's all I get, one mouse.
Improvise. That's it. Get a
Mouse.
little rub of the gums. That's all you got. Just rub it on your gums and be
Yeah.
happy. That's it. Cracking me a beer. No. My health's up. I drank like 7 bottles of vodka before we started. That's the key to a good show.
Yeah, well,
7
hey,
bottles of vodka.
We've been on for a little bit, so there's nothing wrong like a little top up.
Yeah, all right, there we go. La, la, la.
No, but
Thank you.
it could be incorporated to be able to stick onto the walls. I don't know how they would do it, but maybe 2 doors and 2 bonnets, or a boot and a bonnet, and you could, the 2 bottoms would be the boot and the bonnet, and then you'd have the doors up the top to open up. It doesn't.
Yeah, it'd be fucking awesome.
There is a reason why they don't add everything, Mr. Garfunkel. It's because of licensing with a lot of the mods.
Yeah.
That's why they can't just do it.
Yeah. Yep. So that's why they do everything square build and don't have that absolute quality that they have on PC, where they're molding houses and fortifying houses and stuff. That's the direction the base style should be going. And of course, bring us Utes. They've got all the what do you call it? Bring us a little map we could turn into death matches or a little hectic, matches of full map but in a smaller scale. They got all the things for it, so we're crying out for it. You've got it, and you won't give it to us. No, so we have to make our own shit. But all right, so we're gonna move on to halftime show, and we know who's jumping on this one. Co-host versus co-host.
Yep.
We
Let's strip it off so we don't ruin our beautiful clothes.
That's it. We knew it was
Good
coming.
dude.
We knew it was coming. You probably want to go protective cows, just for shits and giggles.
Oh yeah, I'm keeping this on. I'm keeping my hood on.
Armoured
I
hood
actually
right
do look like
here.
a penis now. Look at me, I look like a penis.
See it coming out of your hood, just peeking out.
Yeah.
All right. So I won't need to explain it to you two. You know, back to front. Except we've got a little spooky mist for you to drive through this time.
Yeah, how far do I go up? Just to the crest up there? Or?
On top of the hill, you can
you wanna go
see a
to
bus
the-
stop.
Bus stop.
Yeah, so the bus stop at the
Okay.
top.
Yeah, I haven't actually done this one, so. And I can choose any car. I'll take my car.
Yeah, anything you want. We have to have halftime show.
I don't think I'm going to do very well at.
I think she'll go all right. Who do you think's going to win, ladies and gentlemen? Who do you think's going to win? We've got we've got a leaderboard here somewhere. Where did I put it? Maybe I didn't put it in yet. No, so our highest score possible has been 15. Oh, I don't even know who this is first. All our miles off track. Oh. 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 Who was that? Reginald?
Damn it!
That's a big fat duck.
No, I'll sit here and Smiley might bump me.
Here she comes. Bravinator!
Oh, yeah, come on, bump
I'm still alive.
Oh no, I'm stuck. Shoot me, Mr.
I'm
Peasant.
trapped
Oh,
underwater.
no, I'm out.
You're out? You good? You want a hand?
All I saw was the sky. I only just saw the sky.
Yeah, you launched it.
Oh, you
Did
need
I
to
even
shoot
get
me,
on there?
Peasant.
I need some
Did
bullets.
he even
Stuck
touch
in the
it?
bloody car.
I need some bullets for the gun. Otherwise, I got explosives.
Rob, explode me.
No, because they'll take the zombies out. They'll get a
Exploded him.
miscount.
Oh, fuck.
Once we're all done and dusted, I'll take you for a bird's eye clip on the run to show you what it's like to be behind the wheel. Not a bloody... I'm a terrible lifeguard, aren't I? Terrible lifeguard. Supposed to be, helping people and saving lives. Bruv, that was specky too. That was full specky. right, sir. Where are ya? Might be a little harder than we thought. Or he might have already got out. Yep.
What the hell?
Hey, can't relog. Where are ya? What are you doing over there? There we go. Right, bruv up second round. Current scores of my hosts who have full access to this server anytime they want to practice. First round, 0-0. I'm not saying it's their fault. I'm just saying who doesn't do their homework. But at the end of the show, I open up the I'll let people know that the actual password. You can come in and try this. We can reset it and you can come and have a crack of it. And all you do is drive right up to the end to where the bus stop is, loop round, and then come flying down. And because we added the mist, we added a little mist to it, so they got to go through the mist. Oh, here we go, flat out. Oh, oh, who was that? Okay, veering off to the left. I got no idea. There you go. There you go, line up a bit better. There we go. Promising. 1, 2. Oh, bruv, you're in the lead. Bruv's got 2. Q still on 0. Q's got to redeem hard here. Sucker, fuck you.
Hey, which one's break again? How do you break?
I don't know. I never use it. Handbrake's
Yeah, me either.
right button.
Yeah, what's handbrake?
Oh, he's coming the Humvee.
Oh, is it? RB. Yeah, right.
Humvee rook time. Oh, he got it over. He's got 2, 3,
Oh, you got 1.
4,
Oh, no, yeah,
5.
Oh, fucker.
6. He's going to slowly do it. Need something fast, bruv. 7. Oh, did I do it? Yep, got that. Oh, he's killed them. That's 16 in total there. Control's fucked and all she can do is go left. That's it, get him. He's got his busted wheel. He's going to get maximum power to clear that. He's on 13. That's 14. 2 to go to clear. Oh, she got a little wild. You got a little wild there. Probably, I don't think he's going to have the balls to get over. Oh. 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 Shit. Oh. Mr. Q. Taking it with 16. Clearing level 1. Oh. To a great smile. Oh, what a crack up.
I'm gonna kill you anyway. Get back here. I'll catch it with my mouth.
Alright.
I can.
He's just blow her up, did you? he knows nothing.
Me too about JC. I did fucking awesome. I was the first one to hit something, so that counts for something.
Yeah, I'll let the crowd want to see what it's like to go across, so we'll show you how it's...
Hey, come on, let's go watch this Q.
How it's supposed to be done. I say that now. So our winner today, Q, may have just set a brand new record. I don't even have a car that works. It broke my car. So if we saw that was Smiley get a little out of control. But as we've divided it up, there's 2 sections. There's a 25 count and a 16 count. So Q cleared the whole front section. And as you can see, it kicks off to the left. So, yeah, we can't blame Smiley too much. But not dead. There was 2 of them in there. Seen 2 get pushed off. Yeah, that all they have to do is clear the actual stage. They don't have to clear the...
I don't think I've ever seen anyone like smash into the stairs.
Yeah, well,
it was like way off. Like way fucking
yeah,
off.
well, at least I cleared the barrier, all right? You guys didn't even get past halfway.
Yeah.
So suck an egg.
He's like, I'll show you how it's done.
No,
I'll show you how it's done.
I didn't say I'd show you how it's done. I said chat wanted me to have a go. See, I'm very particular on how I point my words. Don't you start, lady. I'm fucking...
Yes. Oh, you're Robin.
yeah. We can recycle you 1,000 times, but can you find another jacket?
That's my weakness.
You don't even know what car it's in, because Q's you
Yes,
fucking.
I do.
Because cars
I do.
Q's you
It's the right
fucking
one.
your dresser. Oh, all right. Co-host takeover. All right, so you get to take over after you rock up.
When I bandy, it's my turn.
Yep.
All right. Sweet.
So,
So, what would you like to
first of all,
talk about, though?
official score, Q16, Smiley 2, Greedy 0.
I got 2.
So we'll add you into the Hall of Fame. You guys are lucky you'll be able to redeem as we go on. But yes, we'll open up the server afterwards. You'll be able to jump in and have a crack at that if you'd like to. Oh, she's got plenty of people to interrogate.
I thought so too, Nate. Yeah, I do. I have you, Jess. I'm asking everyone in chat today. You guys, I'm interrogating you guys today. It's better fucking answer too.
That's it.
Do I ask away now?
Yeah.
Is it my turn? Is it my turn yet? Is it my turn?
All
right. Well, we've got two choices.
No, it's not. It's
I'll
his.
actually leave it up to... Okay, alright, it's not choices. Alright, fine. Okay, no choices. Okay, sorry.
No,
You don't
hold
get a
on.
choice.
Hold on. It's Q's turn first. Then your blasphemy comes in.
Alright, fine.
That's what.
No, your mic's not working.
Yeah, you broke his mic.
Now you have to put your finger on the button. Go on, put a finger on the button. See what happens.
That's it. It spits at you.
I wish. You know, I still haven't. I've never
Hello?
been a.
Hello.
Oh, there we
Yay!
go. Oh, yeah.
God damn it, fucking
Hello,
DayZ.
Grinch.
All of the good shit that I was torturing you with, my words just didn't come out.
Nah.
I
You're
know, and
lucky,
you can't
Smiley,
do
you're
it because
lucky.
it doesn't come out like nice and natural if you try and redo it, does it?
Nah.
Doesn't hit the same
Nah,
spot.
that's
Moment's
gone
gone.
now. That is.
Yeah.
Alright, now you just be quiet before you get murdered by fists, alright? It's not your turn yet.
All right, getting a
Ooh,
fist.
sounds like a
Alright,
good
okay.
I
time.
want your
I'm
fist
here-
in my
I'm-
face.
Here to the butt of them up before you slip it in, alright?
All right. Loosen them up for me, so I can just ease that in nice and easy.
Well, I usually ask everybody else this question that's sitting here, so today we'll ask chat. I want to hear where chat's favourite places are. Where do you live in DayZ, chat?
That's it. Where is your favourite area?
Where's home?
In my bumhole.
I said it's not time yet, alright?
Sorry,
One more
I'll
punch
just say
and
where
you're
my
out of
favourite
sleep.
place.
Radio Zenit. Ooh.
There's a Zenit. Oh, I haven't heard Zenit.
No, I haven't heard Zenit. What brings you to Zenit? That's an interesting one.
That is.
Fucking Brandon.
The only places I've heard Zenit are people that like to be DJs.
Yeah, or traders. Seems to be Traderville. I don't know
Traders,
why.
yeah.
Central to map, but that's not a good enough excuse to me.
Oh, I tell you, I've lived in Severograd, and the trader was all the way in Green Mountain. That was a mission to get to every day.
Oh, that would have been nasty.
Yeah, because that was
I
on a
mean-
server where the economy was weed, so I'd spend hours growing in my backyard in Severo and then have to drive a fucking 3VS, a big truck, all the way to GM for the weed. It'd take forever.
Oh, nasty. That's a crash waiting to happen. I'll tell you where I have been in.
prison, Mr. Warden?
I'll tell you where I've been enjoying lately is the quarries on Livonia.
The quarries.
Yeah, I think that's probably one of the best.
That
Like,
what-
there's 5 of them
Mm-hmm.
with the blue hue water.
The hue.
The hue water. Yeah, I think they're probably one of the best additions to either of the maps in the current updates. I think they're a little bit even better than the Nizoi update in when they changed Niz, put all the rail in
Yeah,
and
I
changed the town.
Upview looks better. Starry Armors to Alabar. All the way up there.
A lot of people like the old Staria. I think it's more of a fact that you know you got to be that industrial, the housing, but it's a lot of people don't go up there. It's one of those, bypass towns like was it Clem, just up from Berenzino. Hardly anyone goes up there.
I like Starry Hour for the simple fact the view from the cliffs is amazing.
And I suppose that's also what draws a lot of people into the world of DayZ and the atmosphere you get from the scenery on it. Welcome, bro.
Yeah,
Where's
it is extremely good. We see that was the other thing that people that Robo was talking about in the update is you see this month's calendar and the sky changes. We was hinting at we may be getting a new skybox.
Oh, okay.
What?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
the calendar every month DayZ puts out a wallpaper with the calendar on it that you can download and put onto your backdrop of your computer.
Oh, that reminds me, we should actually do a Christmas calendar this year. Coming close. Some
We
peeps.
we always played it, but no one wants to get in the buff.
We're doing it this year. We're doing it. Absolutely, we're doing it.
All right, CC nude calendar coming out apparently. So whatever item you're branded with, that's
Oh,
all you got
God.
to hide your junk with. Smiley's got one cowboy hat, so one police hat, so
Please not.
she's gonna be well positioned. Yep, views and close as fuck to Tizzy and building materials. That's it with that dumping ground down the thing. The cave system above Savet. I like it, but I wish it'd be bigger.
Same, and I wish there was actual caves there rather than just some rocks jumped around the place.
Queen Peasant, she's a big fan of the campgrounds. She likes the one all the way out west. Because that's where we used to hang out when we
By the
were...
dam?
Yeah, right out by the dam. See, when Queenie and I used to roll official back in when I first started, we used to hit Cherno spawn and then jet straight out to the west, just so you didn't, get attacked. And we lived a lot of the time out in that west area, hunting those cabins, up to the castle, across the back to Tizzy.
By the way, Warden, it doesn't have to be a thick pitchfork for Greedy.
That's it. I'll be able to use
Maybe
it.
one the size of a
No,
stalk of straw should be fine. To
I'll be
cover him.
I'll be hiding behind the prong. Smokey says, I like the big green forest, the big trees, the dense. Yeah, so the dense green forests. It's not an actual place. He likes just the forests themselves.
Just the forests. Oh, I know for a long time, a lot of people that's where their bases used to be. It's the tent thrown up in the middle of a forest.
Yep. It's my what? How do you say that? Krutyeskaly caves. Oh no, like his cave system. Yes, that's the one we want to see. We want to see caves everywhere. That's what I think the map's missing,
Oh,
is the
that'd be
ability to, in these large rock formations. It doesn't have to be deep. It just has to be.
I don't understand why they haven't done anything like that.
Just has to be a hole.
That's it.
Doesn't have to be a deep one.
That's it. Any hole
We just want to
is a
stick our
goal.
head in it.
I tell you what, that's a beautiful little shift over.
So we'll now move our
The
attention.
lady that
Heads
loves
and
bubbles.
holes.
That's it. Any hole a goal.
Good luck, chat. Good luck.
May your eyes and ears
Hello,
now be
and
stained.
welcome.
Welcome to therapy with
That's not
Smiley.
Oh, well, I mean, I was thinking we could have a discussion, but we'll save that for next week, where, I thought we could have a how-to, like a little how-to segment. So just as a little heads up for next week, we're going to do how to prepare for anal sex, preparing for anal sex advice in DayZ. We've all been there. We've all had it happen. You've all been kidnapped at some point in DayZ and tied up. And anyway, a little preparation on how to cope with that when your time
Everyone
comes
exits chat. No, you have to brace. We all have to come. This is where we come together as a community and brace for impact. Here she comes.
Yeah.
Well, as she
It's
likes
all
to
about
say,
being open,
there
being
she
comfortable with your
blows.
sexuality. So I have a couple of questions. Today we're going to play a game. It's called Would You Rather? Now I must say I didn't actually make up these ones, so they're actually quite soft. I was reading them, going, "Is this it? This is as dirty as it gets on Google." But anyway, so
Take the filter off.
oh, yeah, I think I'm going to take a filter off here. Okay, so first one, chat. Put your answers in the chat. Here we go. Would you rather sleep with your boss, sleep with your teacher, or sleep with a relative? That's why they have an eye in incest. Isn't that right, bruv?
That's it.
So sleep with your boss, sleep with your teacher, sleep with your relative. Which one, guys?
That's it.
Which one?
Relo, boss, or it
Everyone's
doesn't matter.
itching over that relative one.
It doesn't matter
Everyone's
about which
fucking itching over
relative.
the relative.
You
You can
yeah,
choose.
we'd like specific on the relative if that's the case.
Yeah, you can fuck your mum if you want, Josie. No judgment here.
What? Okay. King Alabar, he wrote all three if second cousins, please. Hamster wrote teacher.
All right.
Big difference between cousin and mum. Whatever your fantasy is, Josie. TB boss. Jesse teacher. I'm the boss, so yeah, Trip. So
I had a thing for my teacher in high school. Holy shit, he looked like Ridge of Bold and the Beautiful. Oh my god, he was hot as fuck.
that's it. Fucked a few managers already. Gonna go with teacher for Josie, and Smokey went definitely my cousin. with with his hands on his head, emote. Not like this.
Hey, this is an open space. This is where you all get to come in and just, be ourselves and have no judgment. Good on you, Smokey.
That's it. Love your
All
work.
right, leading an example. Right, would you rather get gangbanged, get blindfolded then gangbanged, or invite others to join you and your partner in bed? So you either get gangbanged, and you can watch it all happen, or do you want to get blindfolded then gangbanged, or do you want to invite others to join you and your partner in bed? Others being plural. You can have more than just one person in there. Just have a few over. Say, jump in bed with us.
Oh, they want host
Which one?
answers.
Oh, host answers?
Yeah. So if your first question, probably my
Yeah, I'd go with
ag
Smokey.
teacher from
I'd do
year
it.
8. Hell yeah.
Yeah, toss it up between Ridge Forrester, my teacher, or probably a cousin. I've got some pretty fucking good-looking cousins. My
Yep.
family's really hot, really good-looking, and I'm not gonna lie, I have thought about actually fucking one or two of my cousins. So yeah, probably cousin.
Cousin?
Don't
where is
come on.
where is Q? All right, we lost Q.
Oi, cuz, back over here.
Oh, there he is. He's hiding.
I ain't answered shit.
He's not
I
answering.
answered shit.
No, the Q's out.
You hear me? I ain't answered shit.
No to all. Queen
Q's my
says
cousin, so-
no to all. Well, I better.
All right, so we go on to question 2.
Yep. Question
Alright,
2
so
was.
question 2 was, would you rather get gangbanged, get blindfolded, than gangbanged, or invite others to join you and your partner in bed? I like how they put that third one in case you're not single and ready. They're like, it's all right, we got you couples.
Yeah, that's
You
it.
get to have a nice little homage in the bed. Although now that's put people who are in a relationship on the spot because they really wanted to get blindfolded and gangbanged.
That's it. That's it. Now I've got to go partner. I'm stuck on partner one
You have
now.
to get partner.
Yeah, I got no fucking choice.
Yeah, you're stuck.
And even
Yeah,
then,
you got no
whoever it'll
choice,
be will
man.
be murdered because the Queen won't allow it.
She's not sharing.
Nah,
Doesn't want to be sharing.
she's greedy.
Who's to say that it has to be another female? Yeah? Hey?
That's still sharing, Q.
TB
That's still sharing.
says gangbang. I'll let's see what's going on when I'm relaxed. Smokey says number 1. Warden says number
Yeah,
3.
nice.
Yeah, you have to just go 1, 2, or
Yeah.
3 from now on.
Yeah, why
Yeah,
not 1, 2, and
Queenie's not a
3?
sharer.
Queen or Sharer.
Oh, Hemmy's going 1.
Hammy's going 1.
She's going 1. She wants to watch. Oh, yeah, I'm with Hemmy there. I'm going number 1. I wanna watch what's happening.
Yep.
I like to watch. Oh, Jessie 3. Yeah, 'cause she's in a relationship, locked
Yep.
in. Jess.
TB's number 1.
Oh, TB went 1.
Yeah.
Just want to say.
One night of fun if I've never seen them
And,
again.
Bio's not invited.
Saucy. That's it. Queen Peasant
Alright,
don't
number
share.
3.
Yep.
No sherries.
Yep.
Alright. Would you rather give head to a coworker, give head to your boss, or give head to a stranger?
Is there
Oh,
benefits?
that's simple.
Is there a
Really?
benefit?
Get your pants on.
Yeah, that's it. Co-worker, yes.
Yeah, yes. Finally, Q.
That's
we
it.
finally get to give him head after all this time.
Yeah, but am I getting anything from the boss? Like, is it a pay rise? Is it a... Repeat
So I think
question.
it's just purely
So you're giving head
for,
to your
like-
boss? Who was it? A stranger, your boss,
the first one is co-worker. Head to
co-worker,
head to
co-worker, boss.
Yeah. Boss and stranger.
Yep. At our workplace,
It has to be the first stranger that you walk past.
it's the legendary
in a
water
gift case.
tower that people talk about, of where people duck behind during work hours.
Oh, really?
That's a s-
Deal.
yep,
Ooh,
That's a story time one.
Oh, I definitely want to hear that story time.
Yeah, that's horrible. You want to go bang? Go fucking go do work. Don't work somebody. Do you get to pick the stranger? No, it's a stranger. If you pick them, you know who they
no,
are.
it's the first person. Yeah, it's the first person you walk past on the street. Could be anyone. Could even actually be your dad. You don't know.
Now, if the co-worker's covering me, then I'm sorting the co-worker out. If the boss is giving me a raise, then I'm sorting the boss out. A stranger, there's no benefits, so he's out. Ham says, "Ugh, the co-worker, but I'm
Alright.
not happy about it. She must hate her boss."
She's pissed. She's like, fine, if I have
That's
to give
it.
him head,
Jess
fine.
is one. Says co-worker. Co-worker, see, it's love for your co-worker. That's what it is. Queen Peasant, none.
Pass again.
That's it.
Like, pass.
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna skip the next one. The next one's boring.
Yep.
I'm gonna skip over to question 5. Would you rather become an escort, become a porn star, or become a stripper?
Ooh.
Well, I would have to say for that one,
Like, are we?
definitely it's got to be porn star, so then I can just join the lovely Geeko Fish and be a failed one because I'll be no good at it.
Why, you got a tiny penis?
Yes. Micro, some would say.
And I'm eating cashews at the moment. Is it bigger than a cashew?
Cashew.
Really.
Really?
More like a peanut.
Half the shell. All right, so I'm self-employed, so I guess I'd love to be that bendy. That's Kick Alabar for
Oh,
your
my husband
second
could do that.
question.
Yeah, my husband could actually do that. He used to be able to give himself head. He could bend. He was bendy.
That's weird.
Yeah, I mean, it is good to watch, but you know.
You like to watch. All right. So what were your
I like
possibilities?
to
We got
watch.
go back to the question.
Oh, yeah. So okay. So yeah, it's would you rather become an escort, become a
Escort,
porn
a
star, or
porn
become a
star,
stripper
or a stripper.
or stripper?
So I'll go
I'm
stripper.
gonna go escort.
I'd go stripper.
Oh, you going stripper?
Yeah, that way I could just flaunt my bits and have people throw money at me and then leave.
Yeah.
Rather than
And you do like to get your, you
it,
like your music. You do like your kink music too, don't you?
that's it.
Your kink at 90s music.
Love it. Love it. that
Yeah, I can see that for you, bruv. I
yeah.
can see that.
And sparkly stuff. Josie's an escort.
But I'm thinking escort. I would earn. Yeah, I'll go escort because escorts I earn heaps of money.
Ooh.
And then you get yourself a sugar daddy, and then you're set up for life.
And then you're set up for life. But King Alabar with the evolution to the question. Porn star turned director. Oh, done. Where was that answer? Huh? I didn't see that in the options. Escort, more
Yeah,
money,
you know what?
and
You're
chance of
colouring out
gifts.
of the lines, King. You're colouring outside
No,
of the lines.
no, he's prolonging the story of his adventure. First he was a porn star, now he's a director. 20
Yeah,
movies a
like
day,
it,
easy
like
cash.
it.
TV's an escort, 1,000%. He's
Yeah.
he's adding lines. No one said you couldn't add lines to it. He's just elaborating on the story of King Alabar, the porn
Like
star
Mr.
director.
Scribble.
That's it. That's it. We got blackboard down. We give you a little. You draw whatever the fuck you want.
It was a wiggly line in a circle.
That's
And
it.
then it turned into a helicopter.
That's it. That was actually a DayZ car that flew. Oh, there we
I
go.
like the next one.
Topped again. Tryptophan, directed with an occasional cameo appearance.
Oh, just want to go in for a little dip every now and then. Just a little dip.
Well, that relates to question 2. Supposedly most gay porn actors aren't even gay, so a few hundred to suck a dick, I guess not bad depending on where you stand on that one. Well, if you're doing it for your co-worker and your boss, you're getting a couple of hundred from your boss, so there's no difference there.
You get one blowy a day, and you're getting a couple of hundred out of it. I mean, how long does that blowy last for? What? What do you reckon? Max, what, 20 minutes?
Oh, even if you went half hour, that's a long time, but
There you go. That's a long time. And then that's half an hour out of your day. And
all
you're
right, the
cashed
kid
up.
left the room. Porn star, I guess. All right, we need to cover up answers, people. Start with the emojis. Sensitive information, so people. 3 birds, 1
Well, Josie's right. You
cock.
could just pump them all out in one day. You could do a heap in one day.
Just get a week's
And
worth
then
of
you're right for
cash.
the rest of the week. Oh, you get that 20 litres, King. You get that 20 litres for the cum play.
That's
We've
it.
been trying to collect 20 litres of cum. It's a hobby of ours. We want to fill up a milk carton.
You gotta get some different hobbies. 2
All right,
litres,
next
not
question.
20.
Next question. All right, here we go. All right, would you rather sleep with a murderer, sleep with a male relative, or sleep with a female relative? So sleep with a murderer, sleep with a male relative, sleep with a female relative.
That one's easy for me because I already do it. And that's number 1.
Go.
Love you, Queen.
You're about to. You're about to get murdered.
Yeah, love you, Queen.
Wait, is this like a Ted Bundy thing? Where like, is this a necro thing? Do you reckon? Like, are they murdering us and then having sex with us? Or are they? Is this a like, ooh, they may murder us or they may not? So it's like that excitement. Am I
Yeah.
gonna get murdered after I have sex with this
That's it.
person?
It's that-
Ooh,
it's that-
adds to the delight.
That's it, a little spicy. I trust a
That's that extra
murderer
spicy.
before half my relatives. Oh, fuck. Murderers are everywhere. Some of us are probably already slept with some. True. True. Again, my cousin. Smoky. TV murderer. No one said they would kill me. It's alright, Smokey. We'll get through this. This is therapy. Hamster the murderer. Taking chances. You asked the question, Smiley.
You don't have a hot cousin?
Why are you questioning your own questions? Because that's Smiley. She's reaffirming
Question
and confirming.
me, Nate. Don't you question me of my questions.
All right, you got one more. You're tied for one more.
All right. One more. Okay, all right. Which one will I choose? Hang on, let me have a look.
She had a list of 1,000. This is the top 20.
Okay, let's see. Like I said, they're a bit, maybe I can make up my own one for the last one.
Yep. Might as well slap
Yeah,
that
let's do
icing on the
Let's
cake.
just go off. Let's just go off the cuff. Let's make up some questions.
She's so
All right,
hot,
here we
everybody
go.
would.
Would
Okay.
you rather? Okay. Would you rather have someone ejaculate in your asshole and then you push the cum out? Or would you
Oh, fuck.
rather put a banana up your own butt and then push it out, watch it like plop out? That's a peeled banana, by the way. We're not taking the peel in there. Or would you like to fuck a watermelon? Um,
Gulliver, banana, and watermelon. Josie, watermelon. Yeah, see, I think I go majority, go watermelon. With the
Yeah.
banana, same
Yeah.
time. These boys are on fire.
I'd go banana.
They were quiet
I
once.
think I'd like to try that. I'd go with banana.
Too messy.
You think banana's too messy? Yeah, maybe. Well,
Well, where you shitting
like we
it?
talked about last night. First, no, we just put like a little, I don't know, a towel on the bed. I mean, it's not like.
Oh,
it's
get some class.
towel.
Get a foil swan. Get some class.
Foil swan. Oh look, Nate even knows the details on how to prepare it.
Biohazard.
You done that
Smiley
before,
is a
Nate?
dirty bish. Nearly at
See, my
Eco
question's
Bomb.
heaps better than those other soft questions.
That's it. Well, watermelon in the microwave for a few seconds to warm it up first.
Yeah, how does he know that? How does he know that?
How do you fit a watermelon in a fucking microwave? They're huge. With peel.
No peel. No peel, Smokey. You're unpeeling it.
Unpeel.
So basically what you have to do is you have to put a butt plug. I watched the porn on it. So you put a butt plug in first, right? And then like a dildo, you need to like really open that up so it's ready to go. Because otherwise, it's going to be hard to shove it in. So once it's like prepped, then you peel your banana. And you don't want like a full ripe one. You don't want a full ripe. You don't want like one with a bit of brown on the skin. And you peel it, and then you push it up there, and then if it starts to get too mushy, you just use your finger, and then you're going to push all the rest up in there. Then you want to hold it in there for a while.
It's called thumbing it.
Yeah. And you want to make sure you get it all up there, and then slowly like just do little pushes like you do a poo, because you got the pressure in there, you see, so your body naturally wants to give it a little push. Little push and push it out, and then it just like sort of plops out. I think it's I'll give it a go.
I'm still
I'll give it a go.
I'm not seeing the accomplishment. You run 50 miles, you've got an accomplishment. I'm not seeing what the box you're trying to tick.
Oh, well, Well, yeah.
Personal
I see where you're
achievement.
coming from there.
Personal achievement.
Yeah. Well, I guess you could keep it up there and then jerk off with like that front bits. I mean, it's because you got that pressure back there, and then poop it out after you've come. You could come and poop at the same time. So there's your
That's a messy
result.
cleanup, isn't it?
Yeah, you got some coming out the front edge and some coming out the back edge. So as you come in, you're pushing. You're like,
Fucking hell. I can give him birth. I don't know if that's
Yeah,
even
I'd give
possible.
it.
We'll find out on next week's show. We'll get an update.
What, to come and poo at the same time? I don't know, actually. Has anyone actually came and pooed at the same time?
No, it'd be like pushing a baby out.
When I was younger, I woke up in a man's bed and I looked over and there was a poo on his bed. That actually happened. Legit true story. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I got up and he's like, and he was walking after me going, it was my dog, it was my dog. And I'm like, yeah, sure mate. It
What
was your dog.
fucking Amber Heard shits have you been up to?
That's hectic.
It was
And
my
yes,
dog.
She has
I'm sure
truly
it was
lived.
the dog, just like Amber said. I'm sure it was the dog.
Yeah, it was the dog.
Everyone get them,
Like,
get
okay.
that printed in their
Don't call
mind.
me.
Everyone got that DayZ figure right there, bent over with a banana hanging out his fucking ass. That's what everyone saw.
Yeah, next time I have the house to myself, I'll give it a go, and I'll report back and let you know how, what the end goal is. I don't know. It could be my it could be my squirting moment. I still haven't squirted, so that's on the bucket list. So I'll try to make that happen one day.
That's it. Or if not, at least you got dessert afterwards.
Oh yeah, true. Oh, imagine then making someone eat it.
Ah! All right, that's enough. Yeah.
Alright, we're done.
Just
we're done.
fucking shoot her. Just fucking shoot her. She needs to be put down. She's gone too far. Oh God.
You can't even get a load in me. You can't even get a load in me. Can you?
Ah, fuck.
Can't even leave it right.
Does any of the chat have questions for us? You want a reverse play?
Oh yeah, any questions?
We're definitely happy to do a reverse play.
Reverse play.
That's it. We've got some questions, and then
Don't be like that.
we might open the server, let you guys in, and wrap it up.
I'll get in my submissive mode for you, Q. Don't shoot me.
Definitely is your e-girl mode, your simp mode.
Yes. Yeah, simp mode.
I'm so glad I tuned in when I did.
You got any questions? Got any questions for Greedy? I'm sure you all want to know about what he gets up to.
Nah, experience bio. Sometimes you got to be in touch with, inner self. There's three levels that you go through. There's your public self, your private self, and your secret self. She's just made it all public.
No, I just think I would like to normalize it a bit because we all do freaky shit, we all have some interests and stuff. Don't say you don't. Everyone has.
Ooh.
Everyone has this weird fucking thoughts and stuff. So I just am trying to put out there that look, let's normalize it a little bit. Don't worry, as you're not a freaky weirdo.
That's it.
Don't have to punish yourself over it. We all do it. We all look at strange stuff and try weird stuff on ourselves.
All right, so
Please.
question. Craziest hookup spot. Mine is in the actual ghost train of a show. Like in Australia, we don't have permanent carnivals, so they travel from the top side of Australia right round to the bottom. And when they come into town, being a teenager, we used to go earn cash by being the people inside scaring the shit out of people. And when it was quiet, we used to drag. And of course, when things were pumping at the show. Used to go pick up girls and drag them into the back of the
Drag them.
Yeah, well, you've seen this mug. I'm not coaching them, am I? And used to go where the train goes in the dark area. There used to be a little corner where where we could stand so we didn't get hit, and used to drag him into there and hook up with birds in there. Me and a mate used to do it, and he'd go occupy the paying customers while I occupied the lady, and then vice versa if he found a bird. So yeah, in the back of a ghost train, we call it in Australia, horror house, haunted house, whatever you want to call it, the one with a little mine card on it.
And then if you look up fire in the ghost train and
Yeah.
you'll see Bruv on there.
Suspected.
He was out the back pulling bogs and screwing chicks and some sort of fire.
That's it. We didn't notice to the fire he's rocked up.
And everyone was dead.
That's it. But yeah, that's probably.
It's actually a legit story if you do want to look it up. It actually happened.
Yeah, not bruv doing it, but.
Yeah.
Oh, Warden's in the cinema. Smokey's next vacation. That's that. He's going to add it to his next vacation. Bio, me and TB hooked up in a car at the jetty once, and midway a guy rocked up in another car thinking we were his customer. Once he realised we weren't, he immediately spedly left.
His customer.
Yeah, his customer. So it must have been like they're on a jetty and it was a boat ride or something. What's Smileys? I want to know your
I thought
Smiley.
like his customer, his customer to bang in the back of a car.
Oh.
Hook up. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to think. I said it the other day, actually. I was talking to someone about this, and I said it the other day. I went, oh, yeah, because I had totally forgotten about it, because we're talking about something else, and then I was like, yeah, actually, I had sex. And now, I've got to, you have to give me a moment. I'll think about it. What's the place? I don't know. At the beach.
Mr. Q? Mr. Q, what do you got? In the Alps.
I don't know. I'm eating so many pills and I'm hoping that I'll avoid the question. But
Nope. She's got all the rohypnol.
a treehouse.
Oh, damn.
Oh. Treehouse. So many questions are running through my head right now. Is this one of these things that you did with your cousin when you,
Look, I don't do
when the
cousins
parents were
like
inside?
like a Southwestern American person, all right?
What, you never done that when you were younger?
it was
You never
politically
all
correct.
the adults are all inside getting drunk and you're out, playing in the tree house and the cubby house in the backyard? With
No,
the
see,
kids?
with my family, usually I was getting drunk with the adults.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay.
Someone I work with told me
I was like, right.
hers was on a grass verge
Line up.
outside a nightclub with bouncers and stuff watching, finished up, and then went back into the club. Hectic. Ever had any run-ins with the law? Oh my God, Trip. I have had plenty of run-ins with the law.
Preach.
Look, I've had so many that I don't think I'll actually allowed in Australia from New Zealand. That's how many run-ins I've had, all right?
Yeah, I'm close to that.
Oh, I wish I could remember. If anyone's
Mini
in the
golf
chat that I was
behind the
actually talking to
gingerbread
about
house.
having-
Sick,
remember who I was talking
LLR. It was a queue for you guys next vacation, and the commercial went on, but I think we are fine now. Oh, it was our queue. Okay. A construction site for hamster? Hell yeah, hamster.
Was it a construction worker as well, hamster? Was it a hot construction worker?
Have you ever had run-ins with the law? Oh, plenty of times. I could probably. I don't know what time I could tell you about. Maybe when we were sitting up the coast, so we used to go for drives, piss off to the beach and sit and get pissed on the beach, and we always have a designated driver to get home. And they would get looked after when it came with, dinner, smoko, cigarettes, whatever they wanted, but their job was to drive. So I got stuck with it one weekend, and we're sitting on the coast, and we're all getting hammered in this car park, and we watched these two kids go along we're on like a cliff edge, but it was like it led down to a beach. And these two kids were snapping the auto bins off the middles. They were like connected by metal things. They were snapping them off and hurling them into the ocean. And they did like two that were further down. They did two in front of us. And then they did two further up near the toilet block. Now, by the time they got to the toilet block, apparently someone had thrown a pot plant through a glass house that was holding a big wedding event while the wedding was on. So a group of 25 locals came from down the hill, seen these two kids who they thought it was, started beating the shit out of them. We shit. I started the car. As soon as they started heard the car, one guy's come running over, grabbed my mate in the passenger seat. We explained to him we had nothing to do with it. We weren't even from the area. They started to get real violent. So I just put the car in reversed out. The guy was still holding my mate, and I said to him, if you don't let go, you're going to, and hit the accelerator. Last thing I see is this bloke holding on for a little while and then get sucked out the window. My mate's still in the car because he was still holding on, but I just floored it. I had girls in the car, and I had another mate, and I wasn't risking that. So we floored it and got all the way down to the next town down. When we pulled up there, about 5 minutes later, 3 cop cars pulled up behind us. Obviously, they had the report that something had happened in this town. They had 3 cop cars. They pulled us aside, questioned us, found us with drugs, found us with alcohol. I ended up having an expired license. So I'm talking to the sergeant, trying to explain. My mate next to me, you could hear the cop antagonising him to hit. So I asked the sergeant to stop. I walked up to my mate, took him to the water because it was right on the beach. Told him to sit on the stairs, and if he moved, I was going to drown him. Walked up to the constable, said to him, you're antagonising my mate. If you fucking took his badge number and said, if anything comes of this and he starts to swing, it's on you. Made a complaint to the sergeant, and then they got together, and basically he came back with my license, handed the billy and the bowl back to us and said, here's all your shit, get in the car and fucking don't come back. And I've never been back there since, and that was 25 years ago.
Oh, so you could get away with stuff back then. These days, like, I think there are cameras everywhere, so they can't sort of just let you off. You know what I mean? 'Cause it's all filmed.
But
so
I
you can't just say, off you go, buddy. It's all
Yeah,
right.
so I drove an hour and a half back to home with a car full of pissed and stone people with no license. That's Greedy Peasant's one of Greedy Peasant's mildest stories he could possibly tell on stream without getting convicted. But yeah.
Yeah, see, back then, I had one like, so I went to a concert, it's Australian band, Grinspoon. You know
Oh,
Grinspoon?
yeah.
Awesome band. If you ever, fucking awesome live. Holy shit. So we're talking, we're talking the same thing about 20 years ago. And so we used to drive into town, and we'd buy like a case of beer, heaps of pot, and we'd sit in the car, because we were like young with no money. So we'd sit in the car and get like scull all these beers and get full trashed, and then we would go into the concert.
Yep.
Do our thing, mosh pit. And then we thought, before like the concert was over, and then we thought before we go nightclub, and we'll go back to the car, have a few more cones and a few more beers, and listen to music and that, and then but passed out, actually absolutely passed out in the car, but with our doors open, half hanging out in the car. Beer bottles all in the gutter. Bong sitting right there, like in the middle of the car. You know. Anyway, so all I remember is this like bright light shining in my eyes, like, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I was having the best, sleep, and anyway, and I open my eyes, and there's this policeman shining his torch right in my face, and he like like shines the torch all around, and I'm like, oh fuck. Anyway, and he just looks at me, gives me this smile, gets my like leg and arm, puts me in the car, puts the lockdown and locks me in the car. Says sleep well, and then walks off. He's like, I think it was like, these chicks ain't going nowhere. Like,
Just lock them in, they'll be fine.
fucked. Oh yeah. And then the next morning we did the Macca's drive-through because you wake up in the car. It's like 9 a.m. and it's a stinking hot day too, so everything feels really crusty and fucking. Bleh.
Yeah.
Probably still shouldn't have like drove after that. And we're like, oh, we're gonna do the Macca's drive-through, McDonald's for the weirdos that know what Macca's are.
Yep.
So yeah, and so anyway, we're driving through, and these people are looking. I'm like, why is everyone like? I feel like everyone's looking at us, like all the families and stuff. Anyway, I have a look, and like all down the side is like all this shit down the side of the car, like, all this, like, beer and like ash, and cigarettes out there, and there's like all this like I don't know what the other stuff was, but all this crusty stuff all down the side of the car. Oh, we must have looked like fucking festy, dirty prostitutes after it. Like, not even, like we just got done, but our fucking car got done too. It's like Jesus. Anyway, so that was my run-in with police one time.
Wow.
It's a good time.
Yeah, so they're the milder
Yeah.
ones.
All right.
All right.
Well, there's a story about how I destroyed my rotator cuff. Right, we had I used to live in this.
What's a rotator
workshop,
cuff?
His shoulder.
Yeah, shoulder.
Oh, shoulder.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I used to work in this workshop. It was an old sawmill that had been turned into like a workshop, and we had built a little house inside the workshop. Because it was an old sawmill, they had just finished breaking down all the other buildings. So there was a huge yard that was full with like really chunky gravel. Behind the workshop, there's a railway line that runs all the way along. Now bear in mind, this is 10 in the morning, and I'm probably halfway through a bottle of Drambuie, pissed as fuck, and I see two cops walking along the top of the railway lines, because the railway lines overlooks and looks down into our compound. And I instantly spin around, I'm like, oi, the fuck are you doing here? And I could take off running in a sprint towards these cops, screaming at them to fuck off, get out of here, catch my foot on one of the big chunks of gravel and just faceplant square into the gravel.
Jesus.
That was fucking, that's my story.
Wait,
of
you were chasing the
police.
cops?
You would chase the cop.
You-
Yeah,
chasing the
yeah, I
cops.
was
And what?
chasing the
Fucked your
cops.
shoulder, your rotary
Say, get
cuff.
out of here.
Yeah.
Oh, Oddet's a graffiti writer, so needless to say, he's not in the police favourite person, dude. I'd love to see. I've got an art part in my Discord on the Greedy Peasant. I'd love to see some of the graffiti art. I love graffiti art. I want in my studio. I want the Greedy Peasant written in graffiti, and I'm looking for an artist to do so. I'm not flying you out, but on it, I'm not flying you out. But if you're coming for a visit in Australia, I've got a wall you can spray. So, Q, did you rip your... Is that how you tore your shoulder?
Yeah, because I slammed shoulder
That
and
hard?
face first into the chunks of gravel. Yeah, that hard that it ripped my rotator cuff.
Fuck.
What did the police do then? Did they actually come over to you and like help you?
No, they just kept on walking away. They must have been thinking, who the fuck's this drunk
You
cunt?
just
About 10, 11 o'clock in the morning.
yelling at people.
Or they're even just doing the slow walk, not even worrying, and look back and just give you the head shake,
Ooh.
the head shake of
Good
disappointment.
careless to send it to your PO box. Ooh, that might be an idea. We'll have to chat afterwards. But yes, all right. Any more questions from chat? It's been a very improv show. We had our guests had to pull out very early in the just before we started, so we pitched together the show, rushed around like madmen.
Never pull out early.
Always,
Pull out early.
always pull out early. Always. Gamer Dad Reborn. Welcome, welcome.
Oh, hello.
Oh, you heard Dad?
Hello, Gamer Dad. Mm-hmm. Hi, Daddy.
No. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I guess that's
That's it.
That's it. That's a full run of our show done and dusted.
I
Dang
what
it, the
happened
freshie
there, all right?
question.
Yep.
That was it.
Yeah. No
You're
freshie
fucking dead,
question.
mate. You're fucking dead.
If you want to come and join us, ladies and gentlemen, you're more welcome to come and kick on for that. Yeah, big shout out to my community. We hit 2K followers last night. Officially in 2002. Fucking legends you are. Been here with the support and rolling through. The password is
It's Adkcue.
SIX.
Once I find
So if you want to come in and punch on with these
I'll
lots,
be back.
you're more than welcome to. Or if you want to trial some of the zombie bowling, you can. Just look for the Greedy Peasant, the Peasant Podcast server. If you search DayZ, you'll find it. But ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time we have for. We appreciate you guys coming along, supporting the show, feedbacks on the questions. As always, the show could not happen without you guys. Big shout out to my co-hosts. They are the legends behind the mask of the peasant.